What's up, world renowned family? Thanks for tuning in to Neil at Noon. Today, I'm going to just answer one question that I receive most frequently. This question was posed to me numerous times while I was at RE Bar Camp Jacksonville. I probably get it 2 or 3 times a week, if not more. And it's what has helped me frame the way I think and where do I get my content. Well, one is from the books that I have here, the relationships that I build, and the mentors, the coaches that I have. But really, all goes back to my foundational principles, and this comes from years of me being I guess, exposed to people who are further along in their journey than myself. But every day with me, I have a few things that are with me everywhere I go. Now, there are four things that are always in my wallet. I have shared this numerous times. One of them is I guess it would be, this is my vision and purpose for the year, right? So that's going to be there. Then I have my affirmations that I listen to via audio, and I also read every morning. I think there are 26 of these. That also goes back to part of the 26. Then this here is from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. This is the formula that we would commit to memory and repeat it aloud once a day. And so that's what I have here. But what I wanted to share with you, are some quotes and some verses that I use as the framework or the boundaries for my life and all of the decision making that I have. So many of the decisions that I am faced with making on a daily basis are answered years in advance by what's on these two note cards here. So if you want to reach a level of success, or if you want to go further than you currently have gone, or that you believe are possible, I believe, and many of my mentors and coaches ascribe to the same belief, that you have to have some core beliefs and some foundational principles to fall back on. Now, yes, I have my 4 pillars of success, but in here, you'll see on all these various pieces of paper that I'm reading and that I'm going through on a daily basis. That's what helped mold my foundational principles, my 4 pillars of success. So these are some quotes and some Bible verses that I use on a daily basis that I refer to numerous times a day. And so I wanted to share those with you. So the first one is, I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. And that's Stephen Covey. So I'll just expound on a few of these of what I've taken from them. This lets me know, this gives me power, as I talked about in one of the earlier Neil at Noons, is that when I say that I'm not a product of my circumstances or my environment, I am a product of my decisions. I am where I am because of the decisions I've made and the actions I've taken. Now that allows me to have control on my future. So I know if I want a better future, I need to make better decisions. If I did not take that responsibility and say, well, it's out of my control, it's out of my hands, then so is my future. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. That's Alice Walker. Ralph Waldo Emerson says, the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. That goes right back into Stephen Covey's saying. Confucius, everything has beauty, not everyone can see it. An old Chinese proverb says, the person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. This is one of my favorites. Many times in my life, I've been told what cannot be done. It's impossible. I'm sure you can count back, or you can recount some instances or moments in your life when you were told by others that it cannot be done. So I'm going to read this one again. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. You become what you believe. That is Our Lady and friend Oprah. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt. I'll repeat that one again. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. And then Lao Tzu from The Art of War says, when I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. And these next few, if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. I heard that from Les Brown. He credits an African proverb. So if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. I can, I will, I must. That's our guy E.T., the hip hop preacher. And the rest are going to be some Bible verses that are my life verses and that I use on a daily basis. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. That is also one of the cards here that is in my wallet at all times. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For with God nothing shall be impossible. That's Luke 1:37. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Romans 8:31. What shall we say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? And then one of my favorite, this is my second favorite, and hopefully you know what my favorite verse is if you've been following me for any amount of time. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when you pray, believe that you receive them and you shall have them. That is Mark 24:11. And in case you did not know, Psalm 46:10. You see it right behind me. This is a reminder for me in everything that I do. Be still and know that I am God. So hopefully you enjoyed some of those quotes. I would love for you to give me some of your favorite quotes in the comment section or your favorite Bible verses. Just share that with the entire community. Until next time, know that I love you, God loves you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And don't be average.
Be world renowned.
What?
Be world renowned.
She's choking on her ice cream. Don't be average. Be world renowned. Love you guys. Peace.